To help yourself with a headache using EFT, the way I start is I get like a description, or I get in tune with the headache itself. Like earlier today, I had a headache and it was right here, like on this back side of my head. And it was kind of throbby and felt like it was going down into my neck. So you try to get a visual for yourself, something where you're in touch with the headache. And if it's like get a color, a shape, a texture, any sensory description that you can get in touch with, and share that out loud with me. And then we'll tap on it for a few minutes and we'll check in again and see if we can tell it shifted at all.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So if you were to describe your headache to me right now, what would that be?
It feels like it's the front of my head, like across my whole forehead, from temple to temple. I would say it's like a grayish blue.
And is it wide and like covering that whole section?
Yeah.
Yeah. And is it like throbby or sharp? Like what's the quality of the energy or pain?
I would say sharp.
Okay. And does it have a texture like concrete or rubber or rock or anything like that?
Concrete sounds good.
Okay. Okay. And if you were to guess at a number, like how irritating it is to you right now, could you guess at a number?
Probably a 7.
Okay. Okay. So when we tap, you do not have to tap on your head if that feels uncomfortable to you. You can touch and not tap. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I will say stuff and you repeat it if it matches what you're feeling. And if it doesn't match what you're feeling, you just adjust it for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, and everybody else can do this along with us in the background. So on your karate chop point, I have this headache.
I have this headache.
And I feel like I get headaches a lot.
And I feel like I get headaches a lot.
And in spite of that, I love and appreciate my body.
I love and appreciate my body.
Even though it's really hurting me right now.
Even though it's really hurting me right now.
I'm working to appreciate me.
I'm working to appreciate me.
And I'm really hoping this helps.
And I'm really hoping this helps.
Because I'm tired of the pain.
Because I'm tired of the pain.
Okay, top of your head, and you can just lay your hand there. This sharp pain in my head.
This sharp pain in my head.
On your eyebrow, this sharp pain in my head.
This sharp pain in my head.
Side of your eye, the pain in my forehead.
The pain in my forehead.
Under your eye, it's like a big gray concrete band.
It's like a big gray concrete band.
Under your nose, right across my whole forehead.
Right across my whole forehead.
And I'm tired of it.
And I'm tired of it.
And collarbone, the pain in my forehead.
The pain in my forehead.
Under your arm, this pain in my forehead.
This pain in my forehead.
Top of your head, either just touching or tapping. I want it gone.
I want it gone.
Eyebrow, and I'm so ready to release it.
And I'm so ready to release it.
Side of your eye, this pain in my forehead.
This pain in my forehead.
Under your eye. This 7 gray concrete thing in my forehead.
This 7 gray concrete thing in my forehead.
Under your nose. The pain in my forehead.
The pain in my forehead.
And this pain in my forehead.
This pain in my forehead.
Collarbone. It's so sharp.
It's so sharp.
Under your arm. It's been with me all day.
It's been with me almost all day.
Top of your head. The pain in my forehead.
The pain in my forehead.
Eyebrow. The pain in my forehead.
The pain in my forehead.
Side of your eye. The pain in my forehead.
The pain in my forehead.
Under your eye. From temple to temple.
From temple to temple.
Under your nose. It's a heavy pain.
It's a heavy pain.
Chin. And I'm ready to release it.
And I'm ready to release it.
Collarbone. This pain in my forehead.
This pain in my forehead.
And then take a deep breath. And check in and see if you notice any differences at all.
Yeah, it feels not really in the front anymore. It's just my temples.
Okay. Let's go around again. And this time when we go around, you're going to say words like remaining and still so that your subconscious knows you're talking about the pain that's still there. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, do your karate chop again. Even though I still have this pain,
Even though I still have this pain,
I can feel it shifting,
I can feel it shifting,
which gives me hope
which gives me hope
that I can reduce it even more.
that I can reduce it even more.
And I love the thought
And I love the thought
that I can help myself.
that I can help myself.
That is so empowering.
That is so empowering.
Okay, top of your head. The remaining pain in my temples.
The remaining pain in my temples.
Eyebrow. This remaining ache.
This remaining ache.
Side of your eye. It's still there.
It's still there.
Under your eye. I can still feel some.
I can still feel some,
Your nose, but it is shifting.
but it is shifting,
Chin, which is awesome.
which is awesome.
Collarbone. This remaining pain.
This remaining pain.
Under your arm. The remaining ache in my temples.
The remaining ache in my temples.
Top of your head. Kind of hanging on.
And hanging on.
Eyebrow. Still there.
Still there.
Side of your eye. It's a little bit stubborn.
A little bit stubborn.
Under your eye. But I know I can work with my body.
But I know that I can work with my body.
Under your nose. And release this pain.
And release this pain.
And let it flow out.
Let it flow out.
Collarbone. The remaining pain.
The remaining pain.
Okay, now watch me for a second. Can you see me right now?
Yes.
Okay, so right here between these two last fingers on the back of your hand, just tap there. And keep your head straight, like looking straight ahead with your eyes open. Don't move your head. Think about the headache. And now if I were in front of you, I'd have you follow my finger with your eyeballs. So let's just see if we can do this, okay? So looking down to one side, think about the pain in your head, and then back up. And then down to the other side, thinking about the pain in your head, and back up. And now a big circle with your eyes all the way around the room. And then the other direction, big circle. And then look straight ahead again, continuing to tap right here. And now count to 5 out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And now hum happy birthday out loud, just a bar or two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And back to your collarbone. The remaining pain.
The remaining pain.
Remaining pain in my head.
The remaining pain in my head.
Now take a deep breath. And do that check-in one more time, and let's see where it is right now.
It's like a 3 now.
Okay, all right. That's good. Just sit with it for a little bit now. But it's really easy to do that for yourself, and you don't have to use like artsy fartsy words. You can just say the pain in my head, the pain in my head, the pain in my head. You don't have to get fancy to try to release it. And then check in with yourself again, pay attention to what's going on. And then when you go around another time, just remember to say the words still or remaining, or, you know, it's hanging on. Something so that you're saying out loud and identifying that you realize you've still got the headache.
Okay.
That's it.